working on the song Good Luck Babe by Chappell Roan. The reason I want to teach this song is because when I explored around on YouTube a little bit, I didn't find any lessons that actually demonstrated the guitar part that's on the album. It demonstrated various sort of beginner ways of playing the song. So let's talk about the differences between what I found and what I think I hear, okay? The first difference that I'm hearing is the album version of this, I believe, is recorded in B minor or in the key of D major. So the chords in the studio version of this song are G, A, D, and B minor. And that's what I'm seeing lessons that are teaching how to play this song, is played like I just demonstrated it for you. Okay. The live version that she does, really nice recording from The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and in that version she's playing it in A minor or key of C. So it's this. But if you listen carefully to how the guitar player is playing it on that live performance, they're playing partial chords, partial triads, and a kind of an Andy Summer kind of sound. It's a little subtler and a little more sophisticated. What's really happening on the guitar is this. So that's what I'm going to show you today. However, stay tuned, because for the beginners, the Campfire players in the crowd, I'm also going to demonstrate. So I'm going to demonstrate how the song can be played in a simpler way without using a more sophisticated, subtle technique, which is what her guitar player is using on these live performances. So come on with me now, and we're going to learn it all. The palm muted strum is essential to this song. So I'm going to go into a close-up and I'm going to show you two aspects of the palm muted strum. I'm going to show you basic palm muting, which entails the right hand or the picking hand. If you're a lefty, it could be your left hand. And I'm also going to show a corresponding piece that's often overlooked, which is the role that the left hand can have in enhancing your muted playing. When we're playing Good Luck Babe, what we're doing is we're playing this sound here. How do I get that sound? What I'm doing is I'm strumming. It's easiest to do with a pick. I use a 0.5 or 0.46 pick is what I recommend, just for versatility. And we're just strumming those two strings, D and G. But what I'm doing is I'm strumming, and then I'm immediately letting my hand drop back down. So let me show you that in slow motion. What I'm doing is I'm picking, and then I'm letting the back of my hand really just fall across the strings like this. So I'm doing it very, very slowly, so you can see a big delay there, like that. But in practice, when we're playing a song, what we do is we practice being able to lower that back half of the hand, the hammy part of the hand back here, is getting lowered onto the strings as quickly as we want. And a good way to practice this is to play and then put the mute down, and then play and put the mute down a little more quickly, and then a little more quickly. Always keep the back of your hand very close to the strings when you're doing a muted palm mute, because then you're making less motion. All I'm really doing, as you can see, I'm just kind of wriggling the back of my hand. I'm kind of wiggling the back of my hand into position here, like that. And I just drop it on. Think of it as like a piece of meat that you're putting on the barbecue. Or if you're a vegan, it could be a piece of eggplant you're putting on the barbecue. Okay, and your barbecue grill is the strings of the guitar, and you just have your eggplant just above the grill, and then drop it on, and you get this sound. Now here's how your fretting hand can help you when you're palm muting. Here I'm holding the two notes, my ring fingers, here I'm holding the two notes, my ring fingers on the 7th fret, my pointers on the 5th fret on the G string. When I'm palm muting with the picking hand over the pickups, what's happening with my fretting hand is I'm squeezing and relaxing. You can see a very slight motion there, squeeze and relax. So when I'm playing, my notes are held down. I hold my notes down very slightly before I strum them. Down, pluck, and then immediately after I pluck, I can relax my fingers. And if you get really good at this, you can actually mute just with the fretting hand. Like that. I'm just using the fretting hand for that. So squeeze down before you pluck, pluck, and then relax. Now, ideally, as you're learning the muting technique, it's most beneficial if you try to practice both aspects of this, the picking hand and the fretting hand. And with a little practice, what happens is you begin to get a little coordinated and you start to use both hands a little. And that's a very usable skill. You're going to use that in a lot of different contexts as you get better at it. I'm going to walk through all the parts of Good Luck Babe by Chappell Roan. Here's the first part. This is the intro and the vocal verse. But here's the position of the first chord. It's 7 and 5, 7 on the D string, 5 on the G string, and we're just doing this. Okay, it's just a muted strum with the emphasis on the on beat. Then we go down to here, and this is pointer on the G, ring on the D at 4 and 5. Then we go up here to 9 and 10, 9 on the G, 10 on the, then we go up here to 9 on the G, 10 on the D. So we go 1 and 2 and 3, and then we go 2 beats here on 7 and 9, and then we go back to where we began at 5 and 7. Right, here's what that looks like all together. That's the whole intro section. That's also used in the vocal verse. Then we get to the pre-chorus. The pre-chorus looks like this. We're playing it at 7 and 9, and we're just playing the 4th, D and G, on the 7th fret. And with our ring finger, we're on the G on the 9th fret, and here's how it goes. Okay, and then there's the chorus. The chorus is an F chord played on that, and we're really mainly playing on this chord, and on the next one we're playing on the A, D, and G strings, and we're just going up to the G. Then I'm going to a F type or E type barred C, and maybe, I'm not sure if I'm playing the A string or not. You could just play the D and the G here. And then back here to the A minor, which is where we began, D string and G string at 5 and 7, or 7 and 5. So here's the chorus. Okay, do the chorus 4 times, then we come back out to the verse section here. So I did promise to do a kind of campfire version or a simpler version of Good Luck Babe. Now, as I mentioned earlier, I'm doing this song in the tuning of the live version. Okay, so where she starts on an F. So what I've got in my main video is the parts that the guitar player in the live situation is actually playing. Again, transcribed from the Tonight Show performance. But if you want to just play the simple version on your acoustic guitar and sing along for your friends or what have you, it goes like this. The main intro and the verse is F, G, C, and A minor. And I would play it like this. And then back to the F. Now, if you want to play it with open chords, you can just strum it and maybe do a muted strum kind of thing, and you're just playing. Okay, and that's the main verse part. The pre-chorus is going to be a D minor, a D minor 7 and a D minor 9. So you would play that. A D minor 7 is just like this, and I've got a chart on the screen for you, and just go. And then you take the bar off and include the open E string for the 9. Okay, and then the chorus is the same as the verse, but it's, you know, it's a heavier strum, so it'd be like. Okay, so that's just a quickie for the people who just want a quick, fast sing-along version of the song. Again, done in the F position. On the album, she's playing it a whole tone higher, starting on the G as the first chord. Okay, so I hope that's helpful. Okay, so just to wrap up, there are all the components of the actual live guitar from Chappell Roan's Good Luck Babe. But what I've given you are the actual. So what I've given you here are the actual live performance guitar parts that are being played by Chappell Roan's guitar player, and I've outlined an easy version for the Campfire strummers among you. And don't be ashamed if you're a Campfire strummer. Everybody's on a continuum of learning, but we're on the same stream and we're doing the same thing. So have fun. I hope you enjoy this. If you're looking for more songs to work on right now, there's a couple right here. You can grab one of those and dig in. My name is Bonner, and I'll talk to you soon.